Hi guys, my name's Brittany Clough. I'm doing our video voice discussion on the nonviolent communication and cross-cultural communication. To begin with, nonviolent communication, pretty much it's to help and assist you in your everyday communication skills, making them better so more people can understand you. People always see what they want to see, and it's not always what you want to see. So with communication, sometimes it's just very difficult to understand each other. Everyone comes from different backgrounds, and they just don't always know what you're talking about. I believe this is a very important lesson to learn in the hospitality industry, because every day you will be dealing with people of different cultures, different backgrounds. So for my definition of nonviolent communication, pretty much the major points of it are, it has to do with self-empathy. So it has to be compassionate awareness. So pretty much what that means is you're taking the time to show someone that you care, and you're not just rushing through, you're not ignoring them. It also has to do with empathy, so understanding of the heart. You want to be empathetic towards others. You want them to understand you as much as you're understanding them, so you want to take the time to do that. And the third point of it is honest self-expression. So what that means is you're expressing yourself authentically towards the other person. So with nonviolent communication, it does take a little extra time, and it's not always easy to think it through, but it is very important, and it makes communication a lot more understandable, which is what we really need. A situation I personally have been in when I could have used nonviolent communication, I work at a bar at Universal Orlando, Florida, so we have people from all around the world every single day, different backgrounds, different everything. And since I work at the bar, drinks and cocktails from different cultures are very different. Just people think we have things maybe they have back at home that I have no clue what they're even saying. So sometimes it's hard to work around that aspect. But with nonviolent communication, before, honestly, I've always just been like trying to get what they want out of them and trying to be quick, and that doesn't really work. But I myself have noticed before, it's better if you just kind of smile at them, stay positive, because most of the time they're having a very hard time that maybe not very many people understand them. It's hard to go to a foreign place and not have anyone know what you're saying. So if you at least take the time out of your day to try your best and not ignore somebody or just get through their order or whatever, they really appreciate that, and it really makes them feel welcomed. So that's a very good trait to have in the hospitality industry. But for the nonviolent communication protocol, my major points with trying to take beverage orders when I'm in that situation now, I try to use words like that I like, or would you like, or are you okay with, or kind of stuff like that. Just not forcing something towards them, giving them options and trying to discuss their options with them. As for the managing bilingual employees, I thought this was a very interesting article. I was not very surprised by the findings. I've talked to one of my previous professors about managing bilingual employees. He had been a housekeeping manager in a major hotel, so a lot of housekeepers are oftentimes Spanish or Haitian, or a lot of even Asian backgrounds, so it was very hard. He didn't know any other language, so it was a very difficult situation for him to get through, just trying to get through this to move on in his career. But he kind of made fun with it. What he did was he taught them English while they taught him, I guess Haitian or Creole maybe is it, but and Spanish and stuff like that, so they kind of learned from each other. So I thought that was very nice. I believe that maybe built some team bonding even as well. I thought it was a very nice way to go about that. But with the Managing Bilingual Employees article, I thought the findings were interesting. I thought it was a very good exercise and a very good research paper that was performed, and I believe that's something that needs to be worked on in the workplace every day with an open mind, an open heart. Any relationship that I believe exists between nonviolent communication and cross-cultural communication, I do. I believe they both need to be handled very similarly. With cross-culture, you need to take the time and understand what someone's doing, what someone's saying, and it takes time, as does nonviolent communication. It takes time, it takes effort, it is more difficult, but it's also difficult not knowing the same language, so if you can get through communication without knowing the same language positively and passively, I believe that's a very, very good thing. Makes everybody happier. Senders and receivers are able to understand each other much more. So I believe they do have a relationship between each other. They both are handled very similarly. Alright, well I hope you enjoyed my video. Thank you so much.